What's up YouTube? This is Joe from Team Deathmeta giving you a deck list today. This is a quick deck list profile for a rank 5 stun variant of Galaxy Photons utilizing Photon Satellite. I thought I build a different variant of Galaxy Photons, going away from the whole standard rank 8 and rank 4 aimed variant that I normally play and post on the channel, which utilizes Photon Crusher, Debris Dragon to go into more rank 4 plays, and Galaxion plays, and build this variant which utilizes Satellite to go into more rank 5 and stun plays with Pallades, etc. So, without further ado, let's do the deck profile. You got your standard Galaxy Photon engine, which is 3 Photon Dragons, 2 Knights, 3 Wizards, and 3 Thrashers. This is kind of like the normal layout you'll see in majority of Galaxy Photon decks. Some switch between 2 Dragons and 3 Knights, 3 Dragons and 3 Knights, and so on, all depending on player preference. I've grown fond to this amount of stuff. God, sorry guys, just really bad with words at times. I've gone for more of this. I'm going to like this layout. So that's just my preference. I think 3 Knights can be really cloggy. I think 3 Dragons is necessary. 3 Wizards you have to use really to search out everything, and 3 Thrashers is just really good for me, and majority of other players, because you can go into a lot of your combos through that. I've seen some people even run 2 Thrashers, but again, that's all player preference. For the rest of the monsters, we have 3 Satellites. One of the main points of the deck, you use him to use this to go into your rank 9s with Photon Dragon and your rank 5s with Thrasher, to pull off all your stun plays, as you could say, with Pallades and Volcasaurus, etc, etc. So we run 3 of him. It's the most consistent. You can also use machine duplication if you wish, but I prefer not to, because I feel like if I put machine duplication would be kind of dead, and then the extra deck is kind of filled, so I can't utilize machine dupe and Photon Satellite to its full potential. But that, again, that's just me. I also have the one Summoner Monk to use up a lot of dead spells in our hands, so because we want to, as I said in my last Galaxy profile, we want to use as much of the deck as possible. So Summoner Monk helps us do that. A Guardian of Order for going to more rank 8 plays, and a Honest, because everything in here is a light. For the spells, we have 2 XL lights still to search out our wizards to go into fast plays quickly, power plays quickly, you could say. From 3 to 2 expos in this build, I feel like 2 expos is all we need, because it's not heavily rank 8, and we need room for other spells to utilize the rank 5 engine. 2 zeros still for our resurrection plays. It's kind of needed for Galaxy Photons, at 2 at least. You can use 1, but 2 is a lot better. Again, 3 is also an option, but I prefer 2. 3 could be a bit too cloggy. 1 Sanctuary because in this build we're using Thrasher a lot for our rank 5 plays and not so much purely for our Knights. So Sanctuary is needed definitely for this build to help the Knight play go through. A 1-for-1 to search out the Satellite and also help dump a Galaxy Eyes if needed. But mostly to just go into Satellite after going to Thrasher and just go into our rank 5s and to get Satellite out the deck. And a Rotor to search the Thrasher. So as if you get these two in your hand, you can go into any of your rank 5s, which is very handy and very good for this kind of build. 2 lance, you can go to 3. I feel 2 is needed. It's just as good. I should say. 2 is just more than needed for this for Galaxy Photons, but 3 is always an option. 2 MSTs, 3 is also an option for this. I just feel like 2 is just good enough just to get rid of annoying continuous traps and just back row in general. 1 soul charge, it's just too good for this deck at 1. Just go into any play really from just soul charge. 2 trade-ins, just draw power, this is what the deck needs. I still take the 1/7 one. I still really love this card. It's still very good and it still wins me games, so I'm still keeping it in here. To me, it just makes a 41 card deck that just has a top deck situational card, really, and it's just too good. I just like it. It's just me. For our traps, Solemn Warning, Bottomless, Evac, 2 breakthrough skills, Dark Bribe and Wiretap. Common traps that you see in majority of decks, except for Dark Bribe. That's kind of like a my thing. Dark Bribe's not really used anymore because of Wiretap. I just like Dark Bribe because then I can have the potential to negate spells. So that's just me. But you see these traps in most every deck. For the extra deck, Neo Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon for the 7th one. That's just purely what it's there for. It's just really good monster. For our rank 9, I've gone for Mirage Fortress Enterpriser, or Phantom Fortress Enter Blafnir. Okay, that's a weird name. I've never really said that name before. But anyways, just requires 2 level 9s, so Satellite and Photon Dragon. I prefer it to Dyson Sphere because we get 4 good effects that we can use. So by detaching a material, you can either banish 1 card your opponent controls, banish 1 random card your opponent's hand, banish 1 card from your opponent's graveyard, or banish the top card of your opponent's deck. So I can literally just pick where I just want to banish something and just get rid of problematic cards when I need to. 2900 beat stick or 2500 defense. It's just a pretty good monster. I kind of prefer it to Dyson Sphere. So that's just me. For our 2 Prime Photon Dragons, just an amazing card. You just gotta have it at least 2 for Galaxy Photons. 1 Tachyon Dragon. In this build I dropped Tachyon from 2 to 1 because we need to make room for our rank 9 and 5s, etc. So 1 Tachyon Dragon is still good and I would say kinda needed for Galaxy Photons, at least 1 Tachyon Dragon. 2 Felgrand Knights, just gotta have 2 if you can. 1 number 15 Gimmick Puppet. I've chosen to keep him over the Sylvan High Protector, just because it just helps get rid of problematic exceeds on the opponent's field and can go for game. For the rank 5s, I've chosen 1 Artifact Durandal. Believe it or not, it's not an expensive card for budget players. Talking to you guys for this, it's not expensive. You can probably get it for about just over £5 on eBay. It's a very good price for a pretty good card. It's generic for us. It's a light, so you can combo with Honest, and it's just a pretty good rank 5 in general. So I got 1 of him, 1 Pallades. Pallades is just probably the best rank 5 Exceeders we have. Granted, you have to use light monsters to make it, so it's not generic, otherwise it would literally just be the best rank 5 Exceed. But I say it's the best rank 5 Exceed just anyway, because you bring this guy out and your opponent is just automatically stunned, because any giant play that they do you can just bounce back. So it's just a really good card. If you can, for this build, you're trying to make to this guy first if possible. If you can make this guy, you make it just straight away. So we have 1 Pallades, 1 Volcasaurus for the final choice. I chose Volcasaurus because again we can just get rid of problematic cards and just burn the opponent for game. So I feel Volcasaurus is very good. For rank 4s, I've chosen Silent Honor Arc, Paladynamo, and Dijin. Dijin helps us with the hands, because it can prevent its own destruction so they don't get their search. Paladynamo, if you run light monsters, kind of like Pleiades, if you run lights, you run this guy. And Honor Arc is probably the best rank 4 that we have, so I've chosen him. And I've chosen a Gachi Gengetsu for a rank 2 because if I have to go into a 0 to bring back a satellite, normal satellite, copy satellites level and go into rank 2, I want to be able to go into that option if I have to. If you feel like you don't need to go into that, just take them out and put anything down here that you see or that I would probably recommend, like a second Pleiades, the High Protector, Diamond Dyer, number 80. 80's been pretty good for me lately. You can go into Strike Balancer if you also want to play Machine Duplication, because that is pretty easy to pull off. So yes, people, that's the deck. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gives more options to all you Galaxy players out there. I know I've been thinking of playing this build just for a little bit, just to see if the Sun variant works better for me. And so yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will rate, comment and subscribe if you did, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.